like I can't help but wonder, like when we talk about your like pan India career, the roles that you've played. Like because I was like, oh, can't we have her come back for Patal Lok too? And
Yeah, I think the whole team, all of us who worked in Patal Lok 1, season 1, and when we learned that the story is going to North
Nagaland,
India, and we did not know the specifications, but we knew that the story is moving on to North India. So, of course, our story was over, and I remember asking Sudeep Sharma, that can't like Neeraj, cover that story also that's happening in North India, and can I just not, can you just not have me and Shabitri do something and be there, because we were so heartbroken.
Like a White Lotus.
Yeah, that you have some characters still there. Yeah, so, and also I think when we did Patal Lok, OTT was still trying to get into our lives. It was one of those earlier shows, and it was a different feeling that you're shooting for so many days. More than a film, and just so much is happening. And I was like, and then I also told them that can you all just do a mini series with me and Shabitri?
That is a spin-off. Absolutely, we would love that. In fact, your tremendous role in Kala too. I mean.
But I don't want any to happen, because I was just
absolutely that is devastating.
It was just so heavy on me as a mother, and it really did take a toll on my just mental well-being. It was
your character was the most complex one of the lot.
Yes, and I'm not that person at all. I mean, there's
she's
just
manipulative. She's
I also feel she's a victim, she is from where she came and the life she got, and she always, I think, wanted to get that respect that a man was getting, get that respect that her husband was getting, get that respect that a pandit was getting in the world of music, that a bai was not getting. So she wanted that better, respectful life for her daughter. That's why she kept on saying कि नाम के पीछे नाम के आगे पंडित बैठना चाहिए, लिखना चाहिए, नाम के पीछे बाई नहीं. So I have shot the film I think 4 years back, and I still remember the lines.
I mean, it is.
So it was so hard hitting, and I feel looking at Urmila in a way that she is toxic and she is manipulative and she is harmful is one way of looking at her. But since I have really dwelled deep into her emotions, I know that
you played her as a victim.
Yeah, not just a victim. I'm saying that we also need to see her life and her journey and what has happened that led her to become a woman like this.
And it does that. You managed to convey that, because it's not just hatred that we feel for her.
Yes, but it was just so difficult for me. I was just constantly comparing her with my own mother avatar, and just feeling that what could I have done more as Urmila. I mean, just the angst and the need that why didn't I reach earlier? I reached, right? I did go.
Yeah, but
why didn't I take that decision? Maybe 2 days back, I could have saved my child.
Spoiler alert for people.
And then I have constantly thought much later, after the film had released and everything was done and people had stopped talking about it, I still kept on thinking that what is happening in Urmila's life now? I mean, she has no one.
Yeah.
We talk about being lonely, like I stay alone, so I have a lonely life, and I think about Urmila's lonely life, and I feel that I'm living in a paradise. In that era, just no one there, like no friend, no family, children dead, husband dead, just I don't know.
The character of all the characters you played, is she the character that haunts you the most?
I think also she, and also another character I played in a Bengali film called Oshomapto, directed by Shuman Mukherji.
Yes, yeah.
And my name was Tuki in the film, and I have called him up so many times later. One suddenly one day and said that, what do you think has happened to her? Like, has she left that abusive husband? Is she living with the son? Has she got the son out of the hostel? I mean, can you just tell me something so I can get a closure? So yeah, some characters stay with you and you're constantly, and it's such a weird feeling because I can't put another face to that character. It's me.
Exactly.
I have played that character, so I cannot place some other woman's face onto her. I am thinking of me only, but it is not me, it is someone else. So it's just a weird concoction of anxiety.
I wouldn't want to inhabit an actor's mind. Seems like,
Yeah, it's a difficult one.
it's a difficult place. Yeah,
Yeah.
and of course you are a Dibakar favorite
Yeah, so
of
I think
sorts.
somebody, there was a time when I was just working in a film and some other film was releasing, and someone asked me, or some just random person asked me that, how are you? So, for a second, I just zoned out thinking that which you is he talking about? Because I have 5 women in my head right
Wow.
now. I'm reading scripts and I am, the post production of a film is going on and one film is releasing and I'm shooting for something. So there are 5 women living inside me. So somebody just asked me, how are you? And I'm like, which you should answer. So yeah, it gets complicated at times, and I'm like, wait, I'm answering a question. Let me just get back to my own self and answer how I am. Otherwise, I'm going to answer you as one of them who is living in my head right now.